When you drive into this neighborhood, it really doesn't take too long to figure out that something odd is going on here.
There were people being raped in these homes.
There are dozens of them, with no trespassing signs posted right above the garage and nobody inside.
They were broken when we moved in. There was a person that was living right here, and he was giving like keys and telling people they could live in the houses.
It may not look like it at first glance, but half of this modern suburban Houston neighborhood has been abandoned, and this part has been abandoned for years. After all at once, the families living here packed their bags and left for good. But not all of them left. Some stayed behind, but after what's gone on here over the past few years, many wish they too would have moved out, along with their neighbors.
For more than a year, our 2 Investigates team has been tracking a problem at a Northwest Harris County neighborhood.
It's called White Oak Falls.
It began with an idea from a private company to build a high-speed railway from Houston all the way to Dallas.
Texas high-speed rail is supposed to break ground in 2021.
They began using eminent domain to buy up homes and farms when problems arose right off the bat. The company having government power was disputed over and over again. When they were legally allowed to use eminent domain, they bought homes, and then it was overturned, then allowed again. At some point, 41 homes across 3 streets in this neighborhood were bought out. The neighborhood began in the 2000s and was completed only recently, meaning some homes were only lived in for just a year or two before going abandoned. But not every home was bought in the right of way. Some homeowners were still negotiating prices when everything dropped. Likely, this time it was a funding issue. The homes were never demolished and instead left to rot. And soon, unexpected guests found their way inside and began to terrorize this neighborhood. But more into that later. What's up, guys? So we're going to the seemingly abandoned neighborhood out here. Looks like one side of the street is abandoned. We haven't gone in yet. We are about to head in right now. You can see kind of around me in the background, there are, looks like 2000s built houses. But these are all lived in, right? Until we get to this side. This whole side in front of me is all abandoned. It doesn't look like it necessarily until you look at the details. Why is that garage open? Because it's abandoned. Most of these homes are abandoned. Looks like some of them aren't though. The ones with the no trespassing signs definitely are, which is crazy. But you see some of them are lived in. Whoa, this is really crazy. So it looks like every 4th house is lived in, but the rest are abandoned. It's hard to tell. I guess this isn't completely abandoned. But we do have this whole other side as well. So it's weird. They got the no trespassing signs. That's kind of the easy way to tell, but they definitely don't look abandoned at first glance, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's like every 4th one.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, they got lock boxes. This is interesting. It looks like at least 30, 40 houses. I mean, there's a lot of them. So here we are, folks. This whole side right here is abandoned. There are cars here, so I don't know what the heck is going on, but we're gonna check these 2 homes out here. These look pretty messed up. Look at how nice and modern this house looks like. You know, these must have been built kind of recently, so let's go right up to the front door here. This is pretty cool. I mean, they do maintain the grass. What's gonna happen when we go up here? Oh. What the heck? Got the Christmas lights here. It ain't Christmas anymore. Wonder if someone's watching through there. On to the next one, huh? That's a little weird. I don't know, it could be a squatter. This one's gotta be abandoned. Look at that garage. That one's got cameras. Oh. There's a 24-hour notice to vacate. July 25. The power's on. Hello? Yeah. That's freaking creepy.
It's empty. Back door's open.
Really?
Yeah.
You wanna go around the back?
Back door's wide open.
There's a camera. It looks like it's smashed actually. This is weird. The way I found this was a news video about squatters overtaking the neighborhood. We ventured in cautiously, not sure on what to expect. Was someone inside? Hello? This was one of the homes that was built in 2015. Wow, these are newer houses. Oh, the heating. That's the AC unit. Yeah. Crazy, the power's on.
It's like they took out all the floors, but I don't know. There had to be a spot in here at some point. The way this looks.
Oh, for sure. It's all torn up and stuff. That's so crazy.
I mean, if you look though, this was clearly caked in.
Yep.
Like it's so busted.
All the door handles are gone.
This neighborhood's scary.
Yeah.
It's like any one of these houses could look like this and we walk in and there's a whole family living in it, like illegally.
All these homes were a haven to squatters, haven to drug addicts, people falling to prostitution. There were people being raped in these homes.
His yarn is hardly far-fetched. We've been to the so-called sex house. Since repainted, it's one of more than 36 dilapidated homes here, many of them hosting unsavory illegal activity.
All right, folks, we're back out. You can see this side is the normal side. It is just this side here. I mean, all these are probably abandoned. Look at this one. This one definitely is. So weird. There's trucks here. I mean, are some of these lived in? Or what's going on? So it's got a Ring doorbell. That one don't even work. There's a trespass warning. So strange. Somebody trying to drill right there. It's locked. This one's locked. Doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Texas Central Railroad, the property owners, have not secured and maintained these homes.
Mr. Keys, I was wondering if we could chat for just a second. My name's Joel Eisenbaum with Channel 2. I just wanted to talk about these houses real quick. What's the plan here exactly, sir?
No comment.
I mean, this whole neighborhood's been
No
destroyed.
comment.
And that's the word from Texas Central Railroad's representative in White Oak Falls, Chuck Keys. Keys is not accused of any wrongdoing. Mr. Keys wouldn't talk to us about new plans for the 41 homes, but a neighbor told us Keys has shared plans with him that include fixing them and renting them out.
So we just talked to one of the people who actually didn't sell, and he was going to sell eventually, but now they went bankrupt. So I don't even think they're putting tracks in here anymore. But as you can see, the railroad company's actually trying to fix some of these up, it looks like. I think I saw a guy painting the wall there. Might have been another one though. This one could be a squatter or something. I'm not sure. Looks like the no trespassing sign gives it away though. It's a bit weird though, because you don't want to go up to someone's house when someone lives there, you know? But yeah, I think since the news came, stuff started getting changed up, and he said the grass used to be so tall. Now it's not really anymore, but he didn't want an interview just because some of the stuff that's going on. But he said now it's a lot better. Squatters are kind of gone now, but it's just this whole side of the street. He said 40 to 70 homes. But were the squatters gone? In this fantastic news investigation by 2 Investigates, I was taken back at how out in the open the squatting had become. Homeless people were literally parking in the driveways, busting down the doors, and making it their own.
Nancy Perez claims she's on a payment plan to buy her home, but she can produce no documentation to back up that claim. And neither can her son, who's been living next door.
The paperwork I had was damaged to the Hurricane Beryl. I'm still trying to recuperate. If you look at my back door, I'm still trying to recuperate from that.
A judge did not buy it and ordered Nancy, her son, and others to vacate immediately.
That was pretty convincing, or maybe she's telling the truth. But the fact of the matter is, most properties are owned by the company, but there were far too many cars in the driveways. Some told us they were neighbors using the lots, others gave no explanation. It's been a year now since this segment aired, but has anything changed?
Since 2020, an assortment of 20 suspected crimes, including assault, robbery, burglary, and vandalism. And it's spread across just 3 smallish neighborhood streets.
I always get comments saying homeless people should live in the houses I explore, but it's ridiculous to say. Every time I find an abandoned place that's had squatters, I find the house has been completely ransacked. Broken walls, human waste everywhere, and byproducts of some form of addiction are always scattered around. Essentially, how they treated these homes is how they treat their lives. They've lost control, which is what kept them in that situation in the first place. Of course, there are some few who aren't like this, perhaps the lady in the interview, but generally, even if given a perfectly good home, I see them get destroyed. And instead of these folks getting back on their feet, they move on to the next house to wreck once they've been kicked out. It's crazy because even the nice looking ones, they got signs. So I'm pretty sure these are all abandoned as well. Some of them. It's weird. It's weird. Someone might have bought this. Maybe they're like reselling them again since the plan fell through or something like that. But as you can see with this kind of open lot, I guess there's a gas pipeline going through here. These people got the train tracks right behind their house so they can hear the train super loud. I guess there's a pipe gas line area, so they didn't want to build. Yeah, it seems like one out of every 4 houses is lived in still. Yeah, this one looks pretty damaged. Garage. Bet you this one's abandoned. This one's roughed up. I don't even think the power works. Look at that new door though. Yeah, this would be an easy one to break in because it's right on the side there. So homeless people can just walk through the back. Oh yeah, the guy said 2015 is when these homes were built, which is absurd. These are so new. Only 10 years old. Yeah, this one's for sure abandoned. Looks like someone tried kicking it in. Hello? Anybody in here? Someone covered up the door there.
Yeah, check.
It smells like poop.
Yeah, it stinks.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
I don't really want to go up in this one, do you? You can go first. New microwave. Gosh, it's crazy how new this place is. Wow.
There's a squatter here, look at that. Covered up the door with this plastic.
It's a tall house. Hello? Anybody here? Everyone's like, let's feed the homeless and give them homes. And then they do stuff like that to the houses.
Yeah.
It's like not a good idea. Just trash the place.
Houses like this aren't really homeless people. I think if they're gonna do like something for homeless people with abandoned places, it should be like a school. You know, like huge building, not something like this.
Yeah.
And this is like a nice family home.
They wrote poop on the wall.
There's like, yeah, there's like literal poop on the wall. There's drawings. Kids probably just. This is insane.
We're going upstairs.
Anybody up here? Just exploring. It's pretty empty. Looks like we're good. Their little house. So they got kicked out. I mean, this house was only built like, what, 10 years ago?
Yeah.
12 years ago?
Absurd.
And I think there's probably 30, 40 more just like this in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Shoot, I'd live here. What the heck are they doing here though? Look at this.
So you can power.
Trying to make this place nice, I think.
Maybe. 6 feet here. I mean, it doesn't give off the vibe. You think there'd be like used condoms or something like that?
I'm glad there's nothing sex here.
I'm glad. Yeah. Disgusting.
Smells like poop, so maybe that's part of it. It's so scary going into these houses because these people are like unpredictable. You know, some of them could be good, but some of them could kill you. We don't know, and we don't like that. That's why people have a bad view on like homeless people, because some of them, you know, are down on their luck, but some of them are scammers, some of them are doing who knows what. Might stab you for no reason. So yeah, that's just the thing with everything. One group of people ruins it for the rest of everybody. But yeah, so there's one house. I mean, you got these work vans out here. Apparently they're renovating some of these. It's crazy because that one looks just like this one, except this one's clearly just a tad bit nicer. But then you got like, this could be abandoned, you know? Who knows? It's kind of weird going through here. I mean, this one's got to be abandoned. It's got no trespassing sign. It's a good way to tell, I think. Cameras are gone. Look how new this looks. doorbell, it's gone. Writ of possession, eviction. They changed the locks on the front door. Yeah, those are brand new doors, so, or locks.
Maybe some of them didn't get squatters. It's just a select few of them. This one's a lot cleaner.
Yeah. No, I see a cloth on the floor, so. Yeah, the thing I don't like is, like, I don't want to go through someone's, like, backyard. You know, maybe it just looks bad and it's not abandoned, so. Best to just, like, try the easy ones for this video. I mean, I have so many houses to choose from. They all kind of look the same. It's more the story, honestly, than the houses. Right here, this one's probably abandoned. Yeah, it's got a lockbox on the door. There's flies or something here.
Cobwebs all in the door. So like nobody's opening this in a minute.
Let's try to go in. Got these lock boxes here. That's for the owners to like open it up. But it requires a passcode. That's how you can find some bandos. Imagine living here next to this crap. At least they mowed it now. That's gotta be abandoned too. The curtains are like bad. Yeah. Could probably just go in between, dude. Look at how new these houses are. See, these are broken. Someone's been going yard to yard. Yeah, that's from a dog. Oh, that's probably from the police dogs.
That's a big dog.
Dude, they probably brought dogs to get people out of here.
Yeah,
German Shepherds.
Because look how, I mean, a dog's feet to get this high. That's tall.
Yeah. They came door to door trying to get people out with German Shepherds, I think.
That's crazy.
On all the windows, it's like that. This one works. I don't even think they use these anymore. No, that's battery powered. These are just old. I'll see them on bandos unless someone responds.
So they probably don't go anywhere then.
No, these are probably a couple years old and they're just still running off of backup because some of them worked and some of them didn't.
True.
So I think that's the case there. Maybe it goes with somebody. But yeah, this was all at the same time. All these homes vacated. Put brand new doorknobs on that. Yeah.
I mean, it's not their house anyways.
Yeah.
So that is a brand new door lock.
Yeah. This one they might be redoing. I could see paint lines, like they're repainting.
Yeah.
Probably is abandoned inside, but that one, the window's wide open. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, they repaired the thing on that one, so they're fixing that one up. Then we got this one with the window wide open. I bet someone's inside right now. Should we look in that window over there?
This one?
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. There's like stuff on the floor.
Really?
It's creepy. They clearly put something up there. Weird. There's no signs on this one either. So maybe the squatter took them off and lives in here. Man, imagine living next to that filth. All these houses smell like poop inside. That one's broken into. Doorbell works on this one. Just waiting for somebody to respond. I'm scared to put my hand in there and open it. I don't really want to. Is that one abandoned? Yeah, that one's abandoned too. That one's busted into. You can see. Gosh. Someone's clearly.
Cover it up a little bit.
Dude, someone might be actually in this one. I don't know. Could be watching us right now. But they ain't coming out, so. Screw it. Power's off on this one. Looks like. Oh, these are nice inside. Yeah, that one's probably locked up too. Dude, every house has handprints here. Like someone's been trying to open it. That one's empty inside as well. At least they're locking them up. And this one's lived in, it looks like. But then again, all these are abandoned. Super weird. All the locks are changed on these homes now. The windows are all open on this one. We gotta find somebody, guys. Were those originally barred? We're not sure. That one's definitely empty. This one's empty, so could try this one. Oh yeah, wow. Somebody stole those windows. Looks like that one had a fire. Oh, it smells so bad back here. Dude, you smell that? Hey, man. Hey, we're doing a video about these houses. You want an interview? All right. Appreciate it. Nobody wants an interview. Another very shocking thing I noticed is just how many people didn't care. We walked door to door, backyards. Nobody was staring. Had people just been desensitized to this kind of stuff? We spoke to a woman who recently moved into a house, now rented out. Next door, a house with all smashed windows. She didn't seem to notice anything out of the ordinary at all, despite acknowledging people were breaking windows at both houses besides hers. These are nice houses too. I mean, these are probably expensive, you know? So it's wild to see, like, this isn't a bad neighborhood. See, like, these people got nice cars, nice vehicles. I mean, it's just abandoned like this. That door is new on that one. I don't know. It's weird. The window's open. And it just keeps on going, guys. This is just one street. We got so much more. Yeah, let's go back to this one. Look how new these builds are. Oh my gosh. Wow. Dude, this is like a McMansion, dude.
Hello?
Oh yeah, booby trap. So creepy, guys. This is a nice house. It's just insane how it's just open like this. Somebody put those up. Power's on, as you can see.
Anybody up here? Yeah, this is a big mansion.
Yeah. Hello? If you don't want us here, just say something. Yeah, it's probably empty.
I assume they probably got everybody out,
Yeah.
but maybe not. Who knows?
I mean, it's still broken open, so I feel like somebody might have come back here. That's the weirdest thing. It's so crazy how such a nice house, a nice neighborhood could end up like this. I mean, you never see this in Illinois where I live. But somehow, well, out in the South, all these people just are crazier, you know, because it's warm. Cool. The cold kind of calms you down, I think. But it's like they busted down all of these and went to the next backyard and the next backyard so you could sneak past the neighbors.
Isn't there a car at this one?
A car?
Isn't there a car at this one?
No.
There's a big camera.
Yeah. We could keep going. Landscapers might scare these people off. Then again, this is busted down. Hello? Anybody here? Whoa, this one's nice.
Much cleaner.
Smells good too. They repainted all these. Yeah, they might be restoring this house.
Look at this, dude. They got triple locked.
And they're all empty. It's the power work. No. It's weird how the power works in some of these and not like all of them.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, folks. The neighborhood kind of goes up and then goes back and it's abandoned. I mean, these probably, I think, were bought up as well, just all along the corner. Someone really tried getting in that one. Handprints all over the windows. Someone tried climbing the second floor and opening that window. Oh, what the heck? Either that was your shadow or someone was inside there. I think that was your shadow, or like your reflection. Scared me. I just want to get away from these lived-in houses, so... This one looks kind of nice. It's a little weird. I think someone lives here. This one's definitely abandoned, though. See how smashed up the garage is? These two are abandoned. Oh my goodness. So crazy. It's about to fall in. change the locks on this one. Go between these two, maybe. That one's abandoned, I'm pretty sure. Lockbox. Yeah, this one's probably gonna get fixed up soon. You can just sneak in through the garage there if you wanted to. Jeez. You had to put sandbags down there. Camera up there. Doesn't work. Power shut off on this one. There's not even a doorbell here. Dude, people were just going in broad daylight and just like trying to open all these windows. It's crazy. Now it looks kind of nice. I wouldn't think that's abandoned, but you never know. Oh, it's for sale. I think they might have sold these back to the companies.
Probably.
Or back to random people. This one's abandoned though. Jeez. That one is freaking wide open. That's crazy. Yeah, that one's definitely abandoned. Look at that one. That was a big house.
I don't know, bro.
Look upstairs.
I think there's a squatter in this one.
Yeah?
Because the vacate sign is right there, but they put a wreath over it. Somebody put a wreath over the vacate sign.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to go up to it?
If you want to.
Maybe later. I'm scared to interact with these people.
Yeah. I've only had an interaction with a squatter like once, but it was very hostile.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's scary. This one's clearly abandoned.
Yep. Wide open. That's crazy. Oh, that one's nice too. Look at the brick. That's different. That's so wild. The garage door is just gone. He's saying all these are abandoned. This one's badly smashed.
All on the same day, September 24th and 25.
Those are all, yeah, every house got their locks changed, I think. That's just insane. There's a cat back there I just saw. Black cat crossed my path. Uh-oh. Someone stole the AC unit. Shut the power off, scrap the wires. Dude, that one, someone's probably inside. Yeah, people just be walking back here and come up in these houses. Someone's in there, bro, I bet.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, this is Nancy's house.
Who?
The one from the video, the article.
Oh, really?
This is her house.
How do you know?
It's stained glass. Remember?
Oh. Yeah, you're right. They're gutting it right now.
No, it looked like this. It looked. She was living it like this.
Oh.
Yeah. And she claimed that she had like papers to live here.
Yeah.
But they got ruined in the hurricane. She didn't have no papers.
What do you say to people who say to you, Nancy, well, you're a squatter in all of this. That wasn't your house and you moved into that house. What do you say to those folks?
I say that before you go making a judgment, you get really informed.
Nancy Perez claims she's on a payment plan to buy her home, but she can produce no documentation to back up that claim. A judge did not buy it and ordered Nancy, her son, and others to vacate immediately. But however you feel about Nancy's situation, what's clear is Texas Central Railroad, the property owners, have not secured and maintained these homes.
This one's weird. Dude, someone made their own walking path here out of the fence. I think they blocked off these windows so people ain't getting in. Full of stuff? Really? Yeah. It's gutted? There's stuff.
I think someone's still staying in this one.
Yep. Couches. Oh.
Christmas tree right here.
Oh, yeah. No one's there. Try the door, yeah. It's got evidence.
Pizza boxes.
Pizza boxes. Say something.
Hello?
Hello? Anybody in here? Hey, if you want us to leave, just say something. Someone was definitely in this one.
Anybody here?
Power shut off on this one though. I'm hiding behind big banks. Nothing.
People were definitely swallowing paraphernalia stuff.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Holy.
Wanna check upstairs?
Yep.
Bet it's gonna be a little freaky up there. Couch here. Shoes.
Anybody up here? I feel like we would have heard something by now.
Yeah, true.
Smells like poop. For all we know, I mean, some of this stuff could have been the old owner's stuff too.
Could have been just lightly used.
Yeah. I don't like this house. Ugh. Look at what squatters do, guys. They just make everything a mess.
Wait, is that legit?
Yeah, I think so. Those are real. Should I touch it? Dude, those are real. They're 3D printed, I think. Oh my gosh. Dude, these people were switching it around, dude.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
People are killers. What the heck, dude? Imagine you show up to one of these places, they got like an AK or an AR, bro.
And they can just switch it out like that. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
This one's mad trashed. Oh, that's like gutted. 18th Street Gang. You and here. We're recording. You gone get
Shot.
shot. Yo!
That's scary.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We should go on the outside just to make sure we're not walking in someone's backyard.
Hey, this is boarded. Back door is boarded.
Kinda wanna,
Just to be sure.
yeah. So folks, this whole cul-de-sac is seemingly abandoned. At least just up to here. And then it keeps going again to another street. So wild.
Is the end of it?
No, it keeps going again. Man, these houses are nice. Oh my gosh. How much do you think these houses are worth?
Here, these are probably 200,000.
What?
You think? I don't know, dude. In the
These
same
would be-
area, we saw a 13,000 square foot house for 600,000.
Yeah.
So
By my area, these would be like over $500,000.
these would be in my area about $500,000 too.
Wow.
They're roughly probably about 3,000 square feet each,
Yeah.
and about on half acre. Some of them about a half.
We went to the last street of homes here, not directly connected. This street was the most active, yet also the weirdest. Homes were much more badly damaged, but at the same time, more people were outside. So we still have one more street left, surprisingly. You kind of go back into the normal neighborhood and then you go into the abandoned part again. I flew my drone over this just now. Some of these houses have freaking broken windows. It's crazy. It's so weird though. It's just like one side that's abandoned. But anyways, we're heading up in here right now. This is just a kind of smaller segment right here. You can see this one. Look at that, how bad that one is. That is unbelievable. We parked next to a family outside whose garage was broken. Since the house looked a bit unkept, I asked them if they were renting or what their situation was. The grandmother said, "This ain't my house." Were they squatting? I thought so, but then we returned, and a young woman there we spoke to seemed pretty normal. I guess you can decide. But our first interview was with a lady who I talked about earlier. But this side is like more inhabited, but we don't know who lives in what. That one is probably still inhabited. See, they put something right there. That's crazy.
She was like, this ain't my house.
Yeah. This is bad. This side is bad. Oh my gosh. So this whole side's definitely inhabited. My goodness. There's this one. It's just completely smashed. Hey, we're doing a video about the railroad buying these houses and like some of the problems it's caused. Do you live here?
Yeah.
Would you like an interview? Do you want us to say your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah?
Like, how long have you lived here?
I haven't lived here a whole year yet. We moved in last summer.
Did you buy it from the railroad? Did they sell it to you, or do you know who sold it to you?
We rent.
Oh, you rent?
I don't really know anybody that owns around here. I know, but I've only met a few people.
What are the neighbors told us? I think the railroad, they essentially bought the homes at first, and then it was kind of a failed plan. They were going to tear these all down and build a railroad through here. Mm-hmm. And I heard maybe they started renting them out because it was a failed plan.
Do you like living in this area, like this neighborhood?
I do.
You said kids broke the window on that house?
We were broken when we moved in. That was all shattered when we moved in. And I think they boarded up the front door that used to just be wide open.
These are nice houses too. It's like,
yeah, they're brick, and they recently these people tore down the sign that says no trespassing.
Who tore down the sign? You said someone lives in that one?
Yeah, I'm just assuming.
shoes on the front, decorations.
Those have been there for weeks.
Really?
Somehow the wind hasn't blown them away.
So you didn't even know that people were like illegally living in these homes?
We knew that they were there, but we didn't know that they were squatting until after we moved in. It's quiet, honestly. It's kind of nice because then knowing that there's no noise other than the and normally we don't know that the teenagers are over there other than sometimes I'll see them walk in. Granted, I guess I don't call the cops, but
Yeah.
it's not really my issue. They're not causing an issue to me.
I don't know how people are here, if they just don't care or if they do care, but I guess a lot of people might be like you, just not caring. There's some neighborhoods like people are like, call the cops on anything weird, you know?
Yeah, if I lived here, if I bought this house and I owned it and I'm here more long term, I'd probably care. One time when we first moved in, we lost one of my cats that ran out, and so we ran behind the fence, the big fence back there to find him, and we found a ladder that was just hidden, and it was new. We kind of assumed that it was the teenagers who.
Probably. And one of these other houses over here, we found like a clip. It's like a gun. So it seems like maybe
What?
some dangerous things could be going on.
Where'd you find it?
And one of these houses on the street over here.
On the other street.
When you went in there?
Yeah. Yeah. Because the back door was just, I mean, some of the doors are just blown off. It's crazy.
They're not even boarded up, some of them. And the house here, I don't know how long it's been. It'd be crazy to see inside because there's a broken window too on the backside.
Wow. This one, somebody's definitely living in here. Which is kind of crazy. Said those shoes have been there for a long time. But some of them are also lived in. Most of them on this street are. Some legally, some illegally. These people probably live here.
Dude, I bet you if we offered him $50, they'd let us talk to him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I actually might have cash. I'll give you guys $50 for an interview. Yeah.
Thank you. What's the interview about?
Oh, it's about like what it's like living in this neighborhood, living here. Like, when did you guys move in and stuff?
We moved in. I forgot. We've been here like 4 years now.
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years. Everybody got security cameras on their doors. We got, and it's all like a community.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
It's all kids. Kids live all in these houses. They be playing with their dogs. It's real good living over here.
Okay.
Is anybody like giving you problems? Like,
No problem.
As far as like city or government or anything like that?
Nothing at all.
I know like some of these other houses, they came in and like kicked a bunch of people out. and all
that was
that.
on the other streets. It was a person that was living right here, and he was giving like keys and telling people they could live in the houses, but
Really?
it wasn't, yeah.
Is that your camera, like on the door, the Ring camera, or
Yeah.
Okay.
how big's your family, if you don't mind me asking?
Like 12 of us.
12?
In this house?
Oh no, like 7.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do any of you guys like do anything for a living?
Yeah, caregiver, and I'm in school for vocational nursing.
You guys aren't paying anything for this?
Oh no, we pay right here. It's like $1,700.
Ah, because the lady said it wasn't her house, so
No, we don't
We
like
actually
that.
live here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I thought that was like the situation.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody said, like, this isn't our.
Oh, that was my grandma.
Oh, okay. She doesn't live here.
I see.
She
Yeah.
does. Yeah,
She
she
does.
pays the rent.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
that house right there, that's the abandoned house that's next door, and then
With this truck?
Is someone squatting in that one?
Nah, there's nobody in there, but it's real messed up though.
So whose truck is it then?
Oh, the neighbors, they parked there for work.
I heard like when people started like breaking into the houses, all the neighbors like were complaining and stuff. Did you guys have any problems with any of the people?
Nah, not really. Just like the kids, they would come in and they would be like on the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We appreciate you guys.
Have a good one.
Since their garage looks strange, I think I made a pretty bad judgment there. So that was a bit awkward. But I think it's safe to assume the squatting problem has been dealt with. With rent prices how they are and how cheap nice homes are in Texas, the neighborhood vibe was a lot more laid back than that I would expect in the same exact neighborhood in a place like New York or Illinois, where homes are a lot more expensive despite looking the exact same.
Maybe like the people that live here just don't really care.
Well, it's probably not their problem. Most of these people are probably renting and owning.
They did say they were here for 4 years, so I don't know. Well, I think they actually lived there.
I think it could be 50-50.
Yeah. If there's like an owner though, they probably would have fixed that garage.
That's really cheap for a house like that.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense because everything's kind of falling apart.
But the old man.
The dad got mad at the end. Or maybe it was the grandpa. It was probably the grandpa. Well, anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's video. So thanks for watching. Quite the interesting spot. A little scary. I don't know how to deal with random people. He had a bad experience with squatters. It's like most of these houses are abandoned, but they do look nice. Nice enough for someone to just move in. I think it's just a neighborhood that does not care.
Probably, yeah.
It's kind of cool. I wish every neighborhood was like that.
They're kind of like all in like a little community together, and they probably all know each other.
Yeah.
That's why he's able to park there. And
dang, these houses are nice. Well, anyways, yeah. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all later. Check out my website down below. Subscribe to Big Banks.
Peace out.
Peace.
Hidden in New Jersey's richest town, we came across a shocking sight. A stretch of road full of the most expensive properties in the state, with all of the trees cut down. What was going on, I wondered. A quick flyover revealed the truth. These expensive homes were abandoned, and not only that, the first one we'll check out today was owned by one of the most influential people in the entire country. Alright folks, we're heading up in here. Looks like we're chilling. There were some workers there yesterday. It's the weekend, we decided to stay one more day, and of course they're not there. So this house though, all these houses will probably be gone in a week or two. Good that we can properly document them from a historical aspect, but it's pretty fun to explore anyway. Hey folks, there it is up ahead. Look at how scenic this is. It's like a fairy tale. Yes, the grass is mowed, but this was literally lived in pretty recently, and it was abandoned recently, and they're already about to tear it down, so that's why the grass is still nice, FYI. Yes, this land is about to be torn apart. A clue inside this home would soon reveal why. So folks, there's this greenhouse over here I wanted to check out first. This place is super historical, guys. Very old mansion compared to what else is around here. Look, see? They cut everything down, so this is gonna be knocked down. I do want to check this greenhouse out here though. Wow, so many deer, look. Oh, that is sick. That is sick. In 2006, this land sold for a whopping $58 million. This mansion, built in the 30s, was our main attraction here. It was complete with a pond, garden, and a carriage house. And guess what? Every year, the owners paid $200,000 alone in property taxes. Someone extremely prominent lived here. In fact, multiple different people did. But with such a high price tag and prominent figures, what caused it to be condemned to demolition? Was it a tragedy or a mass evacuation? Let's check out the coach house, and we'll find out more as we go inside the main house. Whoa. Yo, check this out. That is beautiful. I wonder if there's fish in here, guys. Folks, I think this was like some kind of animal enclosure. Because you look over here, there's clearly like something for animals to crawl through. But I don't want to get too much in here. There's definitely frogs and maybe even birds, because there's like bird houses. But I don't know exactly what animals were here. I just know there clearly were. This is pretty cool. We're in pretty plain view though, so I'm gonna move on. Here we are, folks. There's also this garden here. Oh, it's so not as cool from the ground. Looked really cool from the drone though. But this is what's left of this beautiful garden they had here. I'm telling y'all, this is very old property here. See in the background more houses. I almost think this house was a part of this property, but I could be wrong. But both of these properties had like some kind of little plant growing operation here. But look at this barn. Definitely like an old extravagant building here, and it's just wide open for us, so let's check it out. Well, this is some kind of garage. Nothing in here. Can we go upstairs though? Looks like this does lead upstairs. This is a lot fancier than I thought. But then again, guys, this is a very, very, very high-end property. 36 million at one time. So I wouldn't be surprised that they made this barn really nice. What was this though? Some kind of display case. Oh, this was so beautiful at one time. Look at those curtains. Really neat. I think they had animals playing here because, you know, there's this fence. Also looks like some kind of art project they were doing here. I don't know. We have this big old fireplace here. And what's a fireplace at a mansion without a cool rug? Yeah, I really think perhaps they were doing some kind of art here. Look, there's an art piece still here, still left behind. I wonder who used to live here. See, you got the spray paint cans and wow, original, whatever you call it, stuff. Oh, and then there's a pool out here. I forgot to mention. Pretty cool. But yeah, I guess this leads downstairs. This might have been the living quarters though, at a time. Look, we even have this vintage bike here from this prestigious property. It's just been left. This might have been servants' quarters at a time. Clearly you can see the decay, so at least this part hasn't been lived in a while. I don't know about the mansion though. But this part has been abandoned for a couple years now. Or just not taken care of. Perhaps they knew they were going to get bought out. But interesting part about this pool outside here. This pool was already dirty, so maybe they knew that they were going to sell. I don't know. But this is pretty cool. I like it. So here's the downstairs part of this barn we're going to check out real quick. Whoa. Furniture still left. So certainly I think this is living quarters. Perhaps for a couple people. We even got a basement there. This is an old property, folks. But there's still furniture left behind. Surprisingly. Wonder what's in this bag here. Anything? No, that's empty. And here would have been a part they probably used more recently. Probably maintenance. We got some tools left behind. Perhaps they probably had an estate sale. And I always see these left behind. Even got Black & Decker. Is it full of tools? Whoa, still has tools left behind, guys. That's crazy. Wow. All right. Too bad that stuff's outdated. We also have this really old safe here, guys. In here of all places. But luckily it's been open for us and we can see what's inside. But probably everything's already gone unless some coins have slipped through the cracks. Imagine though there's coins hidden back there. I wonder. We have a fridge here. Let's see. Actually stuff in there. And a little wine storage part. This mansion is way more important than one would think. It was owned by Henry Frick II, son of Henry Clay Frick, who was the chairman of the Carnegie Steel Company, later named the U.S. Steel Company. But it was arguably the most powerful company in all of America. It was the first billion-dollar corporation and shaped America as we know it. Henry Frick II was born into this wealth in 1919, and around 20 years old, this mansion was built just for him. He was a prominent doctor, even assisting the U.S. Army with his skills, helping rehabilitate injured soldiers after World War II, and then volunteering 2 tours on medical duty during Vietnam. A doctor he was until his death in 2007, which is around the time a new buyer emerged. More onto them later on.
So now we're outside, and I just noticed something strange. There's a giant hole in here. Now I wonder, were they pulling out trees, or what was that all about? Was there a sinkhole here? We also have a very old sign, Slow Horn. And another sinkhole here, it appears. Unless they had trees, I really don't know. But they just filled this thing up. That's very odd. Maybe there was a septic tank under here, because this land has been here far longer than any of the other places, so. But here we are at the mansion. Look at this. This is sad. This massive, beautiful tree has been cut down, probably 100, 200 years old. And, well, here's the mansion here. Got this cool gate here. It's so cool to see everything still kind of mowed. This place is just wonderful. Check that out, folks. Everything on this house has some serious detail to it. When was the last time you saw this on a normal house? Probably never. At least they did salvage some things. It's kind of sad, guys. All this beautiful architecture. I think even this stuff is original. It's made out of copper, but that's all gonna go. But here we have the inside of this place, and it is freaking stunning. All the floors are like tiled, and it's so new and clean in here. It's quite crazy, actually, to see, you know, a historic place like this that's probably gonna meet the wrecking ball. I mean, this is just insane. Look at this. Oh, wow. Oh, and the furniture's still left behind too. Wow. So we have, well, 2 couches here. This is probably the chill hangout room. We got some pretty cool trim up there. I mean, this is a real old mansion. Classic mansion. So pretty cool to see. We even have like an elevator for like food, I think. Yeah, this must have been to bring stuff. It's actually quite modern. Does it move? It moved a little bit. You guys kind of saw that. Wow. So this was mirrors, and they would open, and your food would come out, I would assume, right, for food. That's pretty cool. And the skylights here too, the natural lighting, the pillars. A lot of this stuff is probably most likely original. It does look like this was updated in the 2000s, but still, really love this place. It's sad it had to meet its demise like this. Yeah, this room's crazy, dude. Start jumping.
It's like the skylight's just going along.
What do you think that was for?
Probably food.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or like, has a very small elevator. You know, I can curl up in there.
This is clearly the sunroom with this awesome skylight up there. The fireplace is on both sides here. You also got these little areas to kind of store trophies and what have you. You can see they took out all this stuff. You can see the decay here though. So, and this is sat for a little bit. The trim there is cool. Sad it's a bit empty. But this is just a wild view, isn't it? You got so many rooms here. Look at that, up there, more stairs. But yeah, folks, let's check out all these rooms real quick. We got this one here. It's all, oh, wow. This is full of stuff, actually. Wow, this was in here at some point. That's really cool. I don't know what that's made out of. Wow. This was all in this house, guys. Oh, here we go. Here is the plan for this neighborhood. Oh my gosh, this is a house. They're gonna build a grand house here and like a couple other ones. That's wild. They're gonna build a crazy mega mansion over this land. See, they got some stuff like they were gonna take it out. I really thought they were gonna subdivide this into like really tiny houses, but no, they're actually building a crazy estate house here. I wonder who's exactly gonna build there. And look at that, they're keeping these two houses. Oh, they're keeping this one too, actually. I thought this was abandoned as well. Well, I suppose not. But something will replace this house too. So, got 3 houses. And here's some of the beds. So there were a couple more things here, like they left exercise equipment. So I think this home sold as like a for sale house to be lived in again. And so they had to leave furniture, right? You got to leave some kind of furniture. Oh, wow. Even that. Vintage furniture there. But unfortunately, this was sold to demolition. So now it will be demolished. And sad as that is, this will take its place.
In this home, we found the site plans for a massive mansion and new neighborhood. This would be the final verdict of what would happen to these properties. But part of me already knew it. After 10 years of exploring, it would only take a minute to snipe out a place like this to realize it was explorable. But the truth is, when Mr. Frick passed away, its fate was sealed for abandonment a long time ago. The pool began to turn green, and it was evident to me that something was up, and that was years ago. 1 decade passed, then 2, but there were still cars in the driveway. The grass was still mowed, but I knew this place could be explored. It was just a matter of when. So after 20 years, how did I know when the right time was? Well, if I revealed everything, I'd make it too easy for the wrong people to find out my methods. But if you really want to know, I explain just how I find places like this on my YouTube memberships, or PDF versions can be found on my website. But the truth is, there appear to be tenants here on and off. That's because when the property sold in 2006, demolition was stalled. The new buyer was a developer for luxury homes who planned a whole new neighborhood over this land. But as you saw with these recent plans, it was much more complicated than your average cookie-cutter subdivision. A street named Frick Drive was approved immediately, however, and it was subdivided for custom homes, one of which was also abandoned until its restoration in 2025. I wish I saved my shots of that place, as I actually took photos of it. But at the same time, another subdivision was planned. That's why the road seemingly ends here. In reality, a lower income subdivision was planned, but the developer was seemingly barred. In 2012, he even bought more properties to do so, which were also seemingly rented out after the failed proposal. He let tenants stay here so the homes wouldn't become eyesores, and some of that money would actually go into future plans. After the developer accumulated more wealth over the years, he could finally once and for all demolish these homes. This moment in time here was when the tenants left. The power was cut and the homes were now officially abandoned, never to be lived in again. But who were the most recent tenants? Let's try to find out.
But anyways, here's the main area. Pretty cool. So we'll go up this way. There's some kind of thing up here, but this is the front door as well. Probably real estate setup, I don't know. But wow, these stairs are so cool. For a house that's just gonna be demolished like this, it's quite a shame. And it's in such good shape too. Crazy shot, by the way. Over here, we got some kind of probably library. Boring. And over here, I actually took a look here real quick. This looks pretty cool. This was probably some kind of office or perhaps another hangout room. You can see this, the decay that's sadly set in here. These old houses. But it's cool we got to see the plans of this house, huh? But yeah. That's all that's kind of left here. But you could see what they're doing with all this land. Pretty crazy. So yeah, some definitely rich people lived here. They could afford to update their house, and they could also afford all this furniture. This is all alarmed up, as you can see, but the power's been shut off since. What's over here? Whoa.
There's a bunch of cameras stuff.
Oh my gosh.
2 video cameras there.
Whoa. I wonder if this guy was involved in this kind of stuff. It's like a flash machine, I think. That's pretty neat. Wow. People buy these stuff. What the heck is that? Oh, lens filters or something.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Wow, so much. That's a VHS camera. Oh, wow. They just left all this for some reason. Ooh, look at that one. That one looks expensive. Yeah. Well, we're inside like some kind of kitchen here, I think, or servants. Oh, yeah, some kind of servants' quarters. This is the part with the elevator that goes down. So, but real quick, let's go back here. There's one more room at the front that we missed, so let's see. This was a bathroom, the kind of walk-in bathroom, I think, because it's right by the front door. There's a shower here, strangely. That's about it. That's here. Beautiful bathroom, though. Look at this stuff. Oh, I love this stuff. Hopefully this gets saved. I would imagine it will be. That's probably why this house is like in better shape. Also got some kind of closet here. A couple knickknacks here and there, but nothing too much. See, they left all that stuff because the family was packing. Or the person that lived here. Dude, the plans are in there for what they're going to build here. Yeah, you can see exactly what they're going to build. Okay, before we go upstairs, guys, I haven't even been upstairs, but let's see what's back here real quick. Yeah, this is definitely the kitchen. Oh, wow. They actually left the chairs here. So once again, be kind of customary when you're selling a house to be lived in again to keep these chairs for the next people. But yeah, sold to demolition, unfortunately. Definitely older chairs, though, as you can see. Kitchen looks like it's, yeah, a bit older as well. Kitchen's pretty cool here, though. I wonder who lived here. Wonder what that was like. Oh, they got Viking there as well. There are stairs going up here, so we're gonna go the cool way upstairs, by the way. But yeah, I guess this is just kind of the kitchen area. Maybe a little minor storage. This is like your average old mansion, I suppose, if you will. It's just sad how clean it is and everything. There's nothing wrong with this house whatsoever. Oh, there's even a basement, which I'm pretty excited to check out. Another closet. Anyways, awesome view here. Let's go upstairs. See what's up here. Oh, that's so nice. It's very easy to walk here because look how wide these stairs are. I rarely see that. They had so much room for this staircase that is actually comfortable for once to walk upstairs in our old house. You never see that. I never think about that. But, oh wow, all this stuff here. So much details. I'm really curious what's up here, though. So, these would have been the bedrooms. Walk-in closet. Pretty crazy. Oh, I love how everything's just so white. Like marble and stuff. The whole house kind of looks the same. It's not weird. It's not out of place. Oh my gosh. I would have not expected this room to be up here. Oh. That is such a shame that this is going to be demolished. It's really nice. Really nice place. Look at the patterns up here, folks. Oh, you never see places like that in this day and age. But yeah, I think this stuff is all original. Look at that. Oh, it's falling apart, as you can see. Well, they could shut the power off, so now there's mold and other things that are appearing here, sadly. See, they were doing stuff with this place, though. But yeah, this home is not in the original plan, so that's kind of the sad part. But clearly this was one of the bedrooms, I believe. Another bathroom. Oh my gosh. That is sick. Something was going on there. Yeah, totally being demolished. Removing all the fixtures. And they even got this cool little random thing here. I like when mansions add that. Little hole in the ceiling. Oh, sick. Look at this, guys. Look how everything's tiled. Imagine how much that costs, guys. I don't know, but I know it costs a lot. We also got this area. What the heck's over here? A little skylight? Oh, this leads outside. Okay. Well, let's go further up here then. And there's a third floor. Another bedroom. Oh, another sick bathroom. This is probably the main bathroom when you walk upstairs. Jeez, beautiful home. So we'll check out the third floor later. Here was another bedroom. Bit boring. This house is a lot bigger though than I thought. There's actually paintings on the wall there. Pretty neat. I guess there's another bathroom, I would imagine. Yep. Look how nice this is all is. Unbelievable they're knocking this down. I would imagine they're saving this though. So at least there's that. Some kind of laundry chute, I believe. Let's see if this opens. Stainless steel. Oh, there we go, it opens. It's even got hydraulics. Closet. This is like a little maze. Certainly a lot bigger than it looks on the outside, I'll tell you that much, folks. And this is probably a less interesting room. You could tell because they got that there. You know, maybe more servants' quarters at the time. And then there's the stairs that go down, so I guess all we got left is the third floor, really. Okay. So, wow, even these stairs are nice. We got a third floor. Wow. This would have certainly been cool. Oh, this is definitely like storage. What's going on over there? It's cool though. Usually these would be the attics, right? And it's not finished. But of course, rich people always finish their attics. So, I like that. Utilizing all the right space for the house, right? It even goes back further here. Wonder if there's any really cool features. But unfortunately, I don't think there would be. This is neat though. This is all totally original. It's like they got crazy system set up here. Just sticking out of these finished rooms. And last room. That spooked me. Halloween decoration, eh? Spooky. But that's it, really. Of all the things they left, I guess they left that. I almost forgot, folks, there's a basement. Is this the way?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
I was scared to go down here. There could be like monsters or something.
Bruh. Oh, check it out.
Oh, it's the stupid elevator.
No, I thought it was a safe.
Oh, it goes down more. Dude, imagine it goes in the tunnels.
Dude, what if it leads to the barn?
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Let's go see. Thank goodness no still water. Oh, here's the safe room. Oh, my safe. Dude. Imagine what was in here.
Wow.
Yeah, they even have like a little security alarm there.
Oh, it's like a wine cellar maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Holy maze. Workshop.
Yeah, there's a TV there too. Or, no, that's not TV.
Maybe they had a gun collection or something. Nah. What the heck? Dude, it's like a freaking office facility. It's like Linwood Hall.
Yeah. Well, this was probably built a long time ago.
Here's the boiler room. No still water yet. Dude, it keeps going. What the heck? Wow. Oh, look. Living quarters. Look at the decay here.
Do you think this was for servants way back in the day? Could be.
Maybe. Look at this.
Bad. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get demolished soon.
Yeah. Who gives a foof? The heck? Still keeps going.
Oh wait, is this another? Whoa, dude.
What?
There's like a secret door.
Really?
I can see this way. Where the heck does this lead to?
Oh, wasn't that locked? Oh, is that the office? Yeah. There's quite a bit more here. Let's go over here. It's literally just maintenance stuff, guys. Look at all this stuff. This is a whole powerhouse. Oh, what the heck?
Brick collection. So this like.
Oh.
This is probably the original brick house.
Dang it. Frick Collection.
This place probably got passed down.
Frick Park, Pittsburgh. United States maps. Ah, dude. You could see what used to be here.
Yeah.
Dude, it must have been crazy. Dude, I'm sad they took everything.
That would be cool, yeah.
Oh, it would have been so much
That could be
history.
part of it, maybe, or is that just random stuff?
Yeah, I think random stuff. Dag nabbit, there's nothing left. Dude, imagine what secret maps would have been here. Oh yeah, it's like how to fix stuff.
Secrets of the government. Imagine that's how we find it out.
Poop. There's literally nothing here from the old family.
Listen to this door.
Whoa.
Oh, it's another safe. That one's actually closed. You can go in first.
What the heck? It is closed.
What do you think's in the freezer here?
Alright, hold your breath. Whoa.
Okay, time to get out.
Well, dang, folks, the sad part about houses like this, when they're empty, there's not much I can film, but we're going to check out some other houses, and this video should be a lot longer. After hours of research and many names in real estate coming up, a different name stuck out associated with this home. A man very high up in the Department of Education named Stephen Burke. Were these his cars in the driveway? There's no way to tell for sure, but it's possible he was one of the last tenants to live here. Alongside this property was a farm estate, which was also rented out by a landscaping company, it appears. Let's go there next.
This one's probably the coolest one, but maybe the other ones are cool too. I don't even know. I didn't check them out, but let's move on to the next one. I'm heading away from there. What a spot. It's a lot cooler inside than I actually thought, especially those sunrooms. I'm glad we got to like document this place because it's literally gonna be gone. It's sad. Man, this is America. This is what they do anywhere though. All right, well, let's check out some more houses here real quick. Now we're heading up to this farmhouse. Could say it's a mansion, an old mansion. But when you have something like that, that's a real mansion. This, I would just say, is bigger than your average farmhouse, but still, you never know. But you can see right here, they had a bunch of trees, and they were growing stuff here. And this is what always happens to kind of nursery properties. They end up knocking them down because it's so much land once everything gets built up around here. And yeah, look at this, though. They had bees here. They grew their own honey. That's so sad to see it like that. Could have donated it to me, guys. Come on. This was one heck of a place, though. This might be even more interesting than the other house. I don't know. Let's check it out. There's a whole greenhouse here. There's actually a truck bed liner there. Why would they leave that, I wonder? So yeah, this part they've gotten pretty far with. That place is a bit more untouched just because probably they're still salvaging it. But yeah, I'm really curious what's in here and if these two properties were perhaps connected. I don't know. There's a lot of rich people that make money though off stuff like this, just land owning. And they use the land for gardens. Oh, deer heads. Whoa. That's pretty neat. Guess that's getting destroyed. So, I guess this was storage for something. Oh, there's a rim for something. Maybe a BMW. Oh, wow. There's actually stuff left in here. Look at that, folks. We have a space heater. Probably they're just gonna save some of this stuff, I would imagine. Wow. Oh, my safes. Guys, I think these safes were inside the mansion, so I think it's safe to assume that this was part of the same property. Yeah, look at that. That too. That's some expensive stuff. I would bet these guys are gonna save this stuff though. It's gonna be a tough one. Guess we will just have to send it here. Shoot. It's gonna be hard, but whatever. Alright. Alright, it's open. Yeah, this is the basement of an old farm estate. Actually have some stuff left here. Bicycles. Always like these. Wish I could save them, but there's so many I find at abandoned places, it's not worth it. Oh, there's an old weight there. You all know the window weights. What do we have here? Sunflowers. This place must have looked like this when it was still lived in, I would imagine. Because there's all sorts of plant stuff here. Probably during their last day of operation, they just brought everything in here, processed it, and just left this place to rot. Clearly it's been abandoned for about a year or two, because this place, on maps, the trees are being cut down. It's been a while. So yeah, well, that's a pretty fireplace. We also got some old clocks. So it's possible they were selling these or something. Could have been some little knick-knack store. That one I like. Centurion. That's sad. Well, what can you do? Maybe these things are still here because they will be taken by one of the workers. We also have this piano, pool tables. It looks like possibly they're even storing this stuff in this house because maybe it won't be torn down soon enough. And they're trying to sell it. This one's cool. Walters Piano, New York. And you can see it was like an automatic one, I think, because it could play these songs. Yeah, my friend does this. He'll put stuff in abandoned houses and he's going to sell it later. And he just puts them in the houses that are going to be demolished, but at a later date, if that makes sense. So, up the stairs we go. Pretty cool. We actually get to check this out today, but let me tell you, it's pretty decayed. Take a look at this. The ceiling has fallen through, almost. A little concerned to step here, but I think we're all right. And yeah, this is just kind of your average old farm estate, so not gonna be too interesting. They salvaged a lot of this stuff, so good on this company here. Shout out to them. But yeah, there's a greenhouse there. I don't think we're gonna check out that greenhouse. That one farm there, though, I think is being knocked down. However, the neighbor there, I don't think they have left. I still see them inside. So it's a bit weird, like that's abandoned, but that's not. But in the original plans, both of them are staying. But the power's cut to that one house. I think what we're gonna do is avoid that just to not get in trouble. And maybe this guy still owns it, who knows. I haven't checked the property records. That's a good way to find out before you explore. But there is one 70s, 80s mansion back there, so we're gonna check that out. I almost do think this estate was built along with that other estate, maybe as a guest house, because it has the same elegance to it, just at a lesser amount. Well, goodbye house. Not to mention this stuff. Hopefully they save that. I think people buy radiators.
Next door was 2 farmhouses. One was still lived in, while the other was seemingly abandoned. Both were not in the map found in the house, however, so I moved onward to the last home, which was once owned by an old Jewish couple. However, not much could be found about them online. Let's check out the home. Alright, I didn't want to go to that farmer's secondary home because I don't even know the deal with it is. It looked like it wasn't abandoned. But anyways, we got this 80s, 70s house, I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. See, it's like totally wrecked. Look at all these trees that got cut down. But yeah, I mean, I figured we check out all the houses, right? Oh my gosh, that house there literally looks abandoned too. It's weird. Maybe we'll take a second look at that. But anyways, this is for sure abandoned, like about to be demolished. It looks pretty sick. Except it's completely destroyed. But screw it, I guess. Yeah, I swear that house is abandoned too. It has the power cut. But I don't know, it's weird. It wasn't in the plans. Whoa. It's cool in here. Wow. And there's the pool. Let's take a look at that. Wow. Neato. It's kind of clean in here. You can see it's like been sitting. There's like a lot of stuff. Apparently this was abandoned before. Huh. Is that made of copper? I've never seen that before. I've never seen that. Copper trim inside a house. I like the skylights and everything. Very dated house. But this was, I mean, this is one of America's most expensive neighborhoods. Dude, and I have never seen this. What in the world? I've never seen that kind of fireplace. One little empty room. It's not that bad. Oh, we got the kitchen over here as well. I didn't check that out. Of course, what's a mansion without an industrial grade stove? That's like a couple $1,000s. That's what you see in like restaurants. Hasn't been abandoned too long because it's not in that bad a shape. Oh, we gotta check out this spiral staircase here. Definitely a fan of this house. It's too bad it's empty. Oh, there's another spiral staircase. The upstairs. See what I mean? It's totally wrecked. Oh, gnarly. This house was way cooler than I thought it was. Oh, you can see the fire department did training there. That is a cool view right there. Look at that. Neato. Yeah, so that's what that hole is from the fire department. Cool. I love these kinds of houses. Look at how weird it is. So many random rooms. It's like a whole maze. Sick.
Oh, and there's a third floor. What the heck, a third floor? Yep, here's the staircase for it. Really random. Look at that. There's actually stuff in here. Couple things left. Ooh. Wonder what was in these. Paintings. Whoa. They might have been painters. Interesting. There's 2 paintings in here. Some suitcases. A closet. So this is what you would call maybe a loft. And it just goes off to here. And for some reason there's no railings. There's no railings that were ever here.
For New Jersey's wealthiest town, I had never seen a large buyout that included a home this extravagant, thus making this video very unique. And to top it off, what a tragedy this was. A home of such historical purpose, discarded and forgotten like it was nothing. By the time you're seeing this, however, everything is now going to be gone. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my website, by the way. Peace. In today's episode, we're in the Arizona desert to explore an abandoned $6.7 million mansion that was seemingly evacuated by the family living here overnight. Inside was a disturbing scene. Their passports, social security, and credit cards were left. All their furniture, their things, scattered about, almost rummaged through, as if somebody was looking for something. A newer Prius left untouched in the garage, and food in the fridge. But this explorer got even more disturbing. Their phones, laptops were looked through, a gun left on the desk next to rambling notes, one even a letter, possibly hinting that they were all going to die. Another message from law enforcement telling them to turn themselves in. All of this had me extremely concerned for the family's well-being. Was this a crime scene that I had discovered that hadn't been found yet? The sudden abruptness, the connections, the location, it all made me think this had something to do with the cartel, and something was telling me that I may be the next victim. The strange part was, I almost recognized this house. It was a house I had seen before on Instagram. I didn't confirm it at the time, that this was the same place, but it was. This mansion at one time belonged to the Potts family until 2021. The family is a big name in Arizona's off-road racing scene, originally gaining their wealth from real estate and ATM machines to fund their team. From 2010 to June of 21, they lived there, hosting gatherings and team celebrations. These videos are from when their mansion went up for sale. They left, and a new family moved in. And that's when the story runs dry. At least online. The clues lie in the house and among the residents of this town. After talking to people who knew this family, I was able to find out the truth at the end of this video. And the story is almost as strange as the one I had imagined. Let's investigate what happened here. Alright folks, we made it to the front of this mansion. Look at how large this place truly is. It's hard to grasp. 1, 2, 3, 4, car garage, sprawling kind of walkway, complete with like statues. I mean, these people must have had an insane amount of money. It doesn't really look abandoned, now does it? You'll soon start to notice there's trash everywhere. The pool of this place is actually green. That's how I was able to tell that something was up. All I had to do was walk up to the front door to be able to tell that something weird was going on inside here. I looked through there. I realized it was abandoned and like in really bad shape in some parts. But now guys, we're gonna walk to the other side of the house and show you guys what it looks like in the backyard. Just one other last look here. I mean, this place is towering. This is some true, like, this is like a Scarface mansion or something. Something you'd see in that movie. I mean, I wonder what they did for a living. So folks, as you can see, it looks like this is real grass. This is actually fake. Look at the size of this backyard here. This is a real desert paradise here. They had a tennis court, basketball hoops, all modern amenities, and they clearly must have had some kids based on just what's around here.
Now, places out here, they aren't going to get too overgrown. I mean, you'll see like leaves and stuff, but it's really hard to tell if places out here are abandoned just because they'll sit preserved for a long period of time. But here's the backyard. We got a trampoline, another indication of some kids, and just all the furniture has still been set up here. This is just wild. I mean, clearly it's been sitting a while, but imagine how much money went into this whole backyard. All the materials here. I mean, this family bought so much stuff. We even have like a pool up ahead, but this place is towering. Look at this. They got this giant awning here. Even a little part beneath the pool. For like, oh, this is like a bar. So, you can go swimming and you can get served drinks and food and just hang out there. That is really awesome. Here's like a fire pit. There's like cobwebs, so people haven't used it too much recently. Although it looks like maybe a party was had here. There's also like blood or something on some of the couches. Very strange. See, a lot of the plants haven't been watered, so some of them have died. But here's the pool, folks. Complete with a water slide, a hot tub. This is just serious luxury. Even rare for an abandoned mansion. I mean, this is something you'd only see at like a really modern home. See, there's like stuff swimming around as well. Oh, there's even like a little pool room over here. More chairs, I guess, another fireplace. Yeah, this is, look at the cobwebs. It has to be abandoned. Yeah, this must have been the pool room. You know, you could wash off after you take a dip over here. This is just the most beautiful sight I've ever seen at a house. I can't imagine how it's possibly abandoned. There's even cameras over here. I mean, they had some good security. I don't know, I just don't know what happened to them. Would you call that like an infinity pool or something? I've seen that. Where like the water drips down after a while. I am a bit curious to see the water slide. Also wonder, that water is probably going to evaporate eventually. This must have been a fun house to be at. There's the water slide. Starting to crack now. I just wonder when this was exactly abandoned. So guys, we are now inside this abandoned mansion. Right behind me is a movie theater. To the other side is the garage. This place has everything left. It's like they just fled the country. You can even still hear the alarms going off. I don't know when they left exactly, but it seems kind of recent. It's so strange because we're just out in the desert right now, and this place is just trashed. Right here is the garage, folks. There's a new Prius still inside. It's even got flat tires. So it must have been sitting like a decent amount of time, but I'm not sure exactly how long. It's sat enough to have dust on it. I'm like hearing noises. I think that's just the wind, but here we have like a Nevada plate. So they must have been in Nevada. Sorry guys, I'm freaking out a little bit. I genuinely think this is like a cartel house that we're inside right now. I've never seen something like this in my entire life. But let's keep filming. There's nobody outside. I thought I heard a car outside. But anyways, this is like kind of a wide angle of this Prius. You can see this other tire as well is flat. So I just wonder, I mean, this has to be like a 24 Prius or something. So they must have left like last year. They might have even just bought this thing brand new. Maybe it's got 0 miles on it. It almost looks like they were trying to leave. I mean, this is a 4-car garage. Maybe they took the other cars out, but almost looks like they were trying to leave and they just didn't make it. I mean, this is like this is a new car. There's no expiration. There's no date on the plates either. But there's so many personal items just left inside everywhere. It's like they were trying to pack. See, there's boxes here. But as you'll soon find out, guys, this house has been sitting for at least a year now. So this is all kind of junk. But then we get to some parts where it's like family photos, for example. And like, it's like they were just packing up There's so many suitcases by all the doors and everything. Clothes still here. And clearly they had like a kid here. There's like remote control toys, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how many kids were living at this house, but like, look at this. They were like packing up everything. All the kids' toys are here, but they never even took them. So genuinely strange to me. It makes no sense what happened here. But anyways, guys, so this is like the bottom floor. Most of the house is the top floor. Here we have a movie theater, guys. They had their own movie theater in this home. Look at this, folks. Really fancy one, too. All the lights are working. I mean, this is just wild. You can even still see there's books and everything still left forgotten. This theater probably works, too. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. That did something. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to speed run this. I'm a little bit afraid, to be honest. Like, what if the cartel is coming back here? I really think, because this is the desert. But anyways, guys, we got like a bathroom here. Not too impressive. But there's like an astounding amount of rooms here, guys. I'm not going to lie. But this goes upstairs, so it's just a movie theater and the garage here. So we're gonna go on upstairs. You'll notice there's like, this house is like disgusting. There's stuff all over the floor. And here it's like, they were trying to get some of their things out as well. Lots of their clothes, all their clothes, but they didn't take it. It's all been left. That's the strange part to me. Now this house goes out this way, and it's huge, guys. Here we have more clothes and some statues and other decorations. Now, I'll give you guys a quick sneak peek at this room because it's freaking insane. But we're going to go down here first just to get that out of the way. I mean, it smells disgusting, like rotting food in this house. And there's like all sorts of stuff just left on the shelves. Even the fans are still working in this room, as you can see. There's like another laundry thing right there. Pool table and this giant flat screen TV. Let's see if there's anything left in here. A couple things. There's like some bottle opener, I guess. I mean, this was a fancy house. This must have been the guest portion here that we're in right now. Like a little guest bar. I don't know. Let's see. Nothing in there. But, I mean, this place is a maze too, guys. So we got this room, just another guest bedroom. And then we have this laundry room here. It's just in shambles, the whole house. And it's like gross, like you look down at the toilets. It's disgusting. But this is a darn expensive house, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So it looks like they never used this room, to be honest. So we'll keep going. This is like a $3 to $6 million home, I estimate. There's this room, I think. We check this one out. Oh, wow. I think this was the kids' room. And there's still toys all left behind here. Look at that. So there was a little kid that was here. All sorts of action figures and Nerf darts and stuff like that. It's all been forgotten. Not to mention, guys, the TV is still here and it's on. It's so strange to me. And this was the kids' bathroom. Look how nice this is. And a lot of his stuff is still left behind here as well. Just the way the kid left it. You got like Hot Wheels cars in there. Bunch of toys. So this was a young kid, I think. Just based on the toys and everything that we see here. I wonder just how many kids they had. Very strange to me. I don't see anything in this bathroom. This house is just the weirdest thing. Like the family, it seems, just packed a couple things and left. It even looks like squatters might have taken over this home. Because as you'll soon see, we're going to this room here. We were just by the little kids' room. And a lot of stuff here is trashed. Or at least there's like, it looks like someone was living here. Now, this isn't a good example. I thought that was a piggy bank. But you can see all the books are still set up here as well. Just the way it's been. Wow. This is like straight up like Breaking Bad or something. So here's where it kind of gets weird to me. Look at this room. So it looks like someone was sleeping here. Over here, there's like lots of drinks and waters. It looks like someone even pooped on the floor. There's just everything's used here. Really dirty. So I don't know what was going on with this house, to be honest. They probably shouldn't have touched that. Like someone smashed that. Maybe with their fist, I don't know. This is still on as well. Check that out. Now initially I thought this was lived in, but you can see it's just in terrible shape. There's literally rotting food that I can smell. Yeah, this was like just another hangout room, I guess. But definitely signs of squatters. We got like backpacks in here. All sorts of things. This might have been a workout room at the beginning. Maybe things moved around. Very strange. This is a squatter's dream, although I think there's one AC unit working. The rest of this home is really hot. Hence the fan. But look, it's like 3 people were living here or something. This must have been another guest room, obviously. Alcohol, like all around here, as you can see. So yeah, this was most definitely a guest bedroom, so not too much we can see. It's very strange they left so much. That's just weird. There's like used towels everywhere and stuff. But anyways, guys, now we're gonna get to some of the really cool rooms over here. I mean, I was just blown away when I first saw this. Unbelievable house. Let's hope no one's outside. Nope. I'm like really paranoid inside this place, even though I think it is abandoned. But anyways, guys, I guess we'll start over here. So this is the main kind of lobby where you walk in, guys. Just absurd. So this is the door you walk in. I mean, this must have been expensive flooring for sure. This is just an unreal home. You got art on the walls as well. I would call this art as well. And here's like the dining room. So this is where the family would have sat. Now, I don't know if every single chair represents a family member here. It doesn't look like there's too much left behind in this dining room. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. This is like one of the books I used to read as a kid. It's just been left here. Wow. Everything's still in here, actually. And there's just a really random fireplace in the corner as well. I don't really know, but you'll see how big these rooms get. So this is the main room, guys. The main living room, and it is huge. Just take a look at that, guys. This is like 2 stories high. So this was the bar. We have a motorcycle helmet here. It seems a little bit out of place, to be honest. This seems more like it would be here, like something from the little kids, some VR goggles. I think they even had a dog because something was biting it. Now, what do we got in this box? We got some like fancy alcohol glasses here. So there's definitely a lot of drinking. And guys, the outside, look at that, just insane. So everything's kind of, I don't know, things just seem out of place, to be honest. Here we have something from the court. You have an outstanding court order financial obligation. So a lot of this stuff I can't really show, but that's what I read on the paper. So maybe they, I guess, ran out of money for this home. But why would they leave everything? That is the question. Even a car in the garage. There is the main kind of kitchen now. We got 2 islands. So you know these guys had money. I mean, the camera just doesn't do it justice. And over here, look at this thick wall, or this thick door right here. This was the wine room. Looks like all the wine has been taken out, however. There's a couple things in here. There's even a bag. A little bit concerning. It does smell kind of bad. So I'm not sure what happened here. But clearly they put a lot of money into this house just for it to go abandoned. I mean, this is just unreal. It feels like I'm in a normal house. And then you get to some parts, and it's like completely disgusting. For example, there's still dishes right here that haven't been cleaned in ages. It just smells, look at, there's bugs everywhere here. In fact, there's like bugs all over the floor. You can't really see it, but there's just, ugh, it's disgusting. I mean, I don't know what was going on, if this was squatters or this was the family, but I mean, clearly they left so much stuff still here. So I don't know how squatters came here that quick, to be honest. This place is in the middle of nowhere. Then here's the fridge, guys. You have some rotting food. Gotta close that real quick because that's really nasty, actually. Oh, it won't open anymore. I swear I saw something in the shape of a head in there made of tinfoil. Why won't this open anymore? Okay, I'm gonna forget about that. Maybe it's best I don't go in there. But here we have more dirty dishes. Power's on. I mean, this stuff, I don't know if I should, yuck. There's still like nasty plates left. Here we have another fridge even. I do not want to breathe that in. So, all that food is rotten though. Oh my gosh, I almost missed this. We have jewelry left behind as well. What the heck? Oh, this is a Rolex box. Oh my gosh. You know, I always wonder if stuff is real gold or not. Usually has a stamp. That's what they say. But I want to be clear, guys. It's against my personal rules and a lot of Urban Explorers rules to take stuff. So nothing from this home will be taken. I'm going to make sure that other people don't find this. Maybe if this home gets demolished or something happens to it, I think then I will probably post this place. So don't get your hopes up if you find out where this is. But anyways, right here in the back of this kitchen, I don't know why it smells so bad in this room, but we got, I don't think it works. Is it plugged in? Yeah, it's plugged in. Oh, it smells like food over here. There's like some game here. I don't know why this room smells so bad. We're just gonna keep going. Gosh, look at this place though, it's insane. Just the size of it, the art everywhere. I mean, if this was just like this is just weird. If there was not so much stuff left behind, it'd be way less interesting, you know? Probably a demolition, but there's even a car in the garage. And here we actually have some family photos right here. So you can see what they used to look like. So that's the family. I don't want to show them too much. I'm probably going to blur their faces just because this seems like it was abandoned more recently. We even have on the floor photos of children. Oh my gosh. Here we have another gigantic room right by the front door. Looks like they're packing some things up here. We got some board games. And there's a gigantic TV that was probably on this wall. I mean, that's huge, actually. Here, look. That's me standing, so. We got another backpack here. What do we got? Absent folder. I mean, at this point, what do you guys think must have happened? I think we'll find more clues later on. We got a couple new printers there. And this just appears to be storage. So. Oh, those are a bunch of family photos there. What else we got? Just like random clothing. So right here we got like a monitor as well. I almost missed that. Definitely looks like a more modern monitor. But anyways, now we're going to the master bedrooms, guys. There's even a downstairs over here. Maybe we'll check that out first. I don't know. But that's the master, and there's a lot left behind. I guess we'll go down here first. Why not? But this is like another downstairs that's not connected. And there's just furniture and tables and water and alcohol everywhere. Look at this. There's even like chairs outside. It doesn't even look abandoned too much on the outside, to be honest. I mean, this must have been something very recent. Now, this is why I think squatters might have been in here. Because I don't think a normal family, maybe I'm wrong, maybe something really messed up happened here. But like, there's like lots of beds laid out and stuff. I don't know if a normal family would tolerate that, but then again, something extraordinary has happened here. Nothing in there. Ew, definitely squatters. It's a used toilet paper. Oh, wow. Here we have another bedroom. There's like brown stains on the bed. What the heck happened here, guys? There's even like dog crap on the floor. So there must have been some dog in here that was just like left unattended. Because it was just crapping in the corner. I don't know. This looks like another guest bedroom though, to be honest. But this stuff here is weird. I don't know what that is. Hopefully that's like urine, but even then that's weird. But hopefully that's not like some other kind of fluids. I don't know what the heck happened here. Anyways, guys, now we're going to the master bedroom here. And maybe this will give us some clues on what actually happened here. I think usually in the master bedrooms, you see the most amount of clues in all these abandoned houses. But here's our view going up. So many unnecessary lights, to be honest. These ceilings, though, look how tall they are. But here's the master. Right away, we see like a suitcase just packed up right by the door. Whole bunch of stuff. I mean, this place is in disarray. Beautiful home. Here we have like a book of shadows. So I wonder if they were in the occult. And down here, I'm not going to show it, but there was a little kid, this is like their ID tag for like a school nearby. They even left their freaking credit cards behind. Unreal. Wow. Wait, what's up?
You know this works, right? You press the button on the back.
Whoa.
They have like PlayStation, Nintendo, like hella shit. I want to go back so I can show you. Like this is old school PlayStation game. Wow. Twisted Metal.
Are you gonna play that then?
I guess, yeah.
All right.
Well, I'm here.
All right, I'll be in the bedroom. Anyways, I thought something bad was happening. I got a little distracted there. Here we are back here. And I mean, this is a freaking mess. The whole house is, you got more credit cards on the floor. It's like they didn't even take this stuff. It's almost as if someone was rummaging through everything. It's weird. The mattress is gone as well. And there's nowhere in the house where you could see a mattress. There's also pills all over the floor. That's weird. Jewelry. Glasses. Wifey, I love you so much. Thanks for understanding me. Huh. Happy 2nd anniversary, babe. There's a lot of personal stuff in here. I'm not gonna lie. Even like computers, guys, look. I think this is still a newer computer. That's just insane. I mean, there's so many papers. I don't know if I should look through any of this stuff or not. Weird. Yeah, art by the fireplace. It's seriously like somebody just came here and smashed everything, threw everything around. Oh look, they even had a dog here. That's what that's for. So that might have been, they might have left their dog behind in the house. That's why there's poop everywhere. That actually does make some sense. I don't know what happened to it or where it went. Here we got a computer. It's obviously been sitting long enough where it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, this is a newer computer too. It's just left behind. More pills on the floor. What is this? In a matter of the rendition of a fugitive of justice. Whoa. The state of Arizona has paid 90 days to arrest you. Arizona governor's search warrant issued 10/6/25. The bond is set at $5,000. fraud, sufficient check fraud in the state of Nevada. Wow, they were a fugitive. That might have been why they left. I don't know. Wow, that is crazy. So it was definitely something illegal that was going on here. They even left their passport, guys. That is the craziest part. Unfreaking believable. And their social security number. Oh my gosh. It's all just been left. So right here, it must have been their workspace. Oh my gosh. There's a gun left behind too. Is that real though? You guys think that's real? I don't know if that's real or not. I really don't want to touch it, to be honest. What do you think? You just pick it up with your bare hands?
I mean, I'll wipe it off after. It was a real gun.
Oh, you think it's real?
I think it's real.
There's a note here. What the heck? This is not a joke, obviously, but there's like some frantic note that was written. I'll let you guys read that, or maybe I'll read it. Maybe it's significant to the video. Oh,
It's a real pistol.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's literally the one.
Wow.
I'm definitely wiping it off now.
Yep, I would definitely do that. There's no computer though. It's like they took the computers, it's just the monitors. That sound really sketches me out. In the corner we got like more piles of clothes as well. All sorts of just personal stuff. I really shouldn't. I don't want to like add any addresses or anything in this video, so. There's actually, okay, it looks like there's 2 bathrooms or 2 other rooms as well. So we'll go check these out. Wow. There's like a TV right on the bathtub. It's actually really nice in here. It feels like air conditioned. Oh my gosh. And there's like a whole suitcase full of stuff. Now this kind of looks like they were cleaning it up a little. Maybe I'm wrong.
The binoculars by the window is really sus.
Oh yeah.
Kind of giving cartel. If they were looking at someone.
Yeah, because that's kind of in view of the driveway. More family photos. Looks like a Mexican guy.
That doesn't even look like any of the photos that I saw before of the family.
Yeah, there's like a blonde girl.
Yeah, and the guy was like an old white man.
Yeah. Just a bunch of stuff thrown about. As well as the shower. Like someone was like straight up raiding this house. Wow. And here is the closet, guys. Complete with a scary mask and a knife. What the heck was going on here? There's even a check here, I think. From, I think that's their company. I did a little research before here. They owned a mortgage company, I think. I don't know. But the checks kind of do match with the check fraud, if that's what they were arrested for. Wow. This whole closet is completely stocked. And for some reason they have washing machines here. I guess to make it more convenient. And there's straight up clothes inside there too. Jeez. Yeah, everything's still in here. Anything? Looks like more junk. There's like a knife in there. I'm really afraid to like be messing with any of this stuff because what if it's like a crime scene? Something like that. You can tell though, there must be a lot of expensive clothes here. I mean, they own a mansion and a brand new car and they just left it here. Looks like they were in the middle of packing it too. Jeez. Oh, you know what they have in the master? Well, this would be where the jewelry was at. Not much of it's left. Whole lot of clothes though. In every single drawer. You got Prada sunglasses as well. Look at that. Those are real nice. I see a lot of girls wearing those. Found another family photo. This has to be one of the strangest houses I've ever encountered. Just an astounding amount of things has been left. I think that's another family photo there, guys. You might be able to see the whole family. There's more stuff here. I think a lot of the Pokemon stuff was for the kid. I don't want to like rummage too much through their stuff. I'm just curious if we'll find something like really wild. I'm not much of a clothes guy, but this is really interesting to look through. Like I said, though, I don't think I'll, you know, I don't want to show you guys anything personal. That's why I'm probably going to blur a lot of this stuff out. But anyways, that's I guess this room. Whole lot of stuff. You see anything in there? Have you looked?
And where?
In the clothing room?
Not really.
Oh.
I saw the knife and I walked.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I'll pick up the gun.
So here appears to be another closet. A lot of stuff has been just boxed up. I think the most wild part is this is like a modern, like rich family. All the stuff here is modern. They're young. So this is like new money right here. Oh, wow. It's so eerie with the lights just on. But here's the shower. There's the kind of outdoor pool. Let's see, does the water work? Oh, oh my gosh. That is crazy, guys. I did not expect the water to be working here, but then again, it hasn't been abandoned that long. I mean, out here in the desert, I wouldn't expect there to be water at all at this pool, to be honest. Strange.
After I posted a teaser of this mansion, my inbox filled up. Dozens of people reached out with their own stories about what happened here. I can't verify every detail, but these alleged accounts, combined with the public records, piece together a timeline of what may have taken place. One person, for example, told me the mansion was sold in June of 2021 for about $4.5 million. They claimed its new owners were tied to the mortgage industry, and according to them, the lifestyle was big from the start. Exotic cars in the garage, lavish parties, and even renting the house out. Another alleged that behind the wealth, things were already unraveling. They said drug use was taking over, the marriage was falling apart, and the company that funded it was all beginning to fail. One account claimed the wife would rent Airbnbs, move loads of belongings in, and then leave them behind trashed and unpaid for. It seems they didn't care much for the house. Someone else said the owners tried to get out by selling. In July of 2024, the mansion was listed for $6.7 million, nearly $2 more million than what they had paid, but according to them, it was never sold. The price dropped, the listing lingered, and by early 2025, it was gone. Another person claimed they walked right in. The front door, they said, was wide open. Inside, it looked like the family had vanished overnight, as we saw what they saw. They also found a note that I did not find. One, according to this account, read like a suicide note, hinting that they were all going to die. By April of 2025, the bank filed a notice of sale, and by July 10th, foreclosure became official. The following day, the house was auctioned off for just $2.87 million. The final alleged details came from people who claimed to know them personally. According to these accounts, the husband left and was living outside the country. The wife stayed in town, moving between places, leaving behind broken leases and unpaid debts. What was once a multi-million-dollar empire was dissolved into lawsuits, warrants, and scattered belongings. While much of this remains alleged, the outline is clear. This wasn't a cartel mansion. It wasn't a crime scene sealed in mystery. It was something more familiar and maybe more haunting. The collapse of a family, undone by addiction, broken trust, and debt. Only 2 days after filming this, I returned, and many of the items had been cleared out. The closet, the Prius, a lot of things were gone. By now, the house is likely resold again to a new owner and is completely empty, maybe even lived in at this point. Anyways, I'm glad I was able to finally uncover what happened here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this interesting explore.